I saw a story recently of this lady who took her neighbor to court because she went outside her house and her neighbor right across the street had his garage door open with a dead deer hanging, draining blood into a Home Depot bucket. And she said it scared her kids.
Oh my god!
So she took him to court, and the judge was like, I mean, there's no law that says you can't butcher a deer in your garage.
You can spell.
Keenan, how do you spell?
Give me any word. I'll spell
The N-word.
Well,
said any word.
N-word.
Do you use it in a sentence, please?
Well played. Greetings, fellow castaways. All 169 of you subscribers on YouTube, thanks so much.
Nice.
Another castaway. I think his name was Brett. Hello, Brett.
Yo.
Brett.
Our goal's 1,000 subs. We're on our way. We're the Iwinski brothers. Welcome to the Riff Raft. This is the podcast where we have the conversations you'd hear on a lifeboat, riffing on anything. There are questions and topics we bring to the table that we riff and rant on. We've had some great posts sent to us on Instagram from our followers. If you send us a crazy post, like a news article or video, to @the Riff Raft Podcast on Instagram, and we find it funny or thought-provoking, we will riff on it. I'm Nate.
This is Keenan.
This is Andrew.
And I'm Phil.
Now, we do actually have something from Instagram. I posted on our story asking, what is your greatest Midwest tradition? So let's take a look. And I had said, hit us with some Midwestern traditions. I said, we start calling dinner supper, driving your combine to work, and eating at Doodah Diner for Thanksgiving.
Doodah Diner. Dang.
Shout out Doodah Diner.
Doodah Diner.
Big shout out to Doodah Diner.
I haven't
from
heard that
Wichita,
name in a long
Kansas. It's a great
Yeah,
place.
another tradition is deep frying everything within a 50-mile radius, right?
That's deep south.
Or is that deep south? Okay.
Yeah, it's not Midwest.
Well, it's like a...
But we had a couple people say we got 4 answers, and all of them are pretty good. One of them is, what's an avocado?
Oh,
That's pretty on par.
that's good.
Like, if you're gonna use that much water to make some kind of, I don't even know what it is. Is that a vegetable or a fruit?
It's a fruit.
I think it is a fruit.
Yeah.
If you're gonna use that much water, you could make like 10 stalks of corn with
you could
one avocado.
feed your whole family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Someone said, I've lived in the Midwest my entire life. I've never called dinner supper.
You ain't lived there, boy.
Which, yeah, you didn't live there, son. No. Someone else said church 3 days a week. That was pretty good.
Wednesday night prayer.
Wednesday night
Saturday,
prayer.
Saturday evening service, and
Saturday
Sunday
evening service. We have a missionary coming in.
Mm-hmm.
He has been beaten and robbed. He doesn't have a penny to his name.
Yeah, this guy, which is true.
And he'll come in and he'll be the happiest guy ever.
Yeah.
He'll be like, yeah, it's not that
finally,
bad.
Finally getting a decent meal. The first time. Hey, these guys are taking care of me. Oh, good. Everybody else wants to shoot me.
Yeah, the second I step foot out of this country, there's a bounty on my head.
Yeah, people trying to rob me from my Bible.
And the last one that I thought was the best was getting kicked out of the same dive bar that you work in. It's good.
That's a tough look.
Yeah, but you got to build rep at the dive bars. Even getting kicked out is a good, that builds rep. People know that when you're coming, then you're a good time to a certain point. So I think there's something to say about it.
Yeah, is Alan working tonight? Oh, let's go. I love that guy.
Let's go. I always give him too much to drink, and then he fights all the women in the bar.
He's the bartender.
Oh, yeah.
I got kicked out of a bar once for it was, I wanted to leave, and it was shoulder to shoulder in the entire bar. They were way over legal capacity, and it was just like, why did you let so many people in here? You can't even move.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
And so I stood on top of the bar and walked across to get through the crowd of people, I walked across the bar.
Were you drunk? Were you?
Oh yeah, yeah. I was pretty lit, hammered. And the bouncers met me at the end of the bar. They saw it go down.
Come down here. You down here?
One of them was smiling. He thought it was funny, and they were very gentle. They weren't.
That's nice.
They weren't rude, but yeah, I was out of there.
All right, buddy.
It's like, oh yeah, what are you gonna make me get out of here faster? I was on my way.
Exactly.
Oh, an escort. Thank you.
Thank you so much for parting the Red Sea for me.
Yeah. Make way, boys.
Okay, I've
Yeah.
been thinking about some world records.
Mm.
And so the lengths that people take to break some world records are pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But I had heard a while ago it was like an image that scarred me when I was like, I don't know how old I was probably like 14, but I was flipping through like a Guinness Book of World Records. I'm like looking at the sports and whatever, and then it gets to a point where it's like thinnest waist in the world, and there's an image of it, and it's this lady who has a waist that's like it kind of terrifying. It's like I could easily.
You could palm her waist.
I could do that.
Oh my
and her waist
gosh.
could have fit inside.
Like the
it.
diameter of a navel orange.
Like less than a gallon of milk.
All she can eat is like raw pasta, like raw spaghetti pasta.
Yeah, thin foods.
Yeah, it was creepy, and I thought about that, and then it came to mind. I was like, man, I wonder what she had to do in order to do that. So I look up thinnest waist, and apparently there are two different world records. One of them is an unaltered thinnest waist.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't do like any body mods or anything, and
Corsets.
and it was just like just like this Asian lady who looked like roughly normal, but I was like, okay, that's a pretty thin waist, I suppose. And I was like, that's not the photo that I saw though, and so I dug a little bit deeper, and her name was Pixie Fox.
Oh wow,
Have you heard this name?
No.
And she removed 6 of her ribs
Oh my
in order
gosh.
to have the thinnest waist on the planet.
Goodness.
Oh
That's too many ribs.
Lord.
That's a lot. That's
I've
like
heard
half of them.
A lot of ladies even now will remove their floating rib to give themselves a thinner waist. Did you know that? It's like a almost fairly common procedure now.
Dang.
Don't do that.
But 6 ribs.
6 of them.
How many ribs do we even have?
Don't even know.
Got to be 8 or more.
Jamie.
She's just got 2 ribs left.
So trying to cover her vital organs. they're like moving up and down to protect them. No, but then she also had implants for her chest.
Her tits?
and she has like she has very large, like bigger than her head.
Oh.
Because she wanted
Right.
all of her during an interview, because I saw like 2 minutes of an interview. I had a very hard time looking at this person without like
Getting a
wincing.
boner.
I was like, ugh. That's crazy that somebody looks like this. And she's like, yeah, I really wanted to look like a cartoon character. I really had an affinity for looking like a cartoon character rather than a normal person, especially Jessica Rabbit. I don't even know what that's from. What is
Jessica Rabbit from like Bugs Bunny?
Yeah.
He's Bugs Bunny's girl. Don't ask me how I know that.
Jessica Rabbit, not from Space Jam.
Yeah, I think
No.
that's not her?
No.
No, that's Lola.
That's Lola.
That's Lola Bunny.
Oh, wrong. Okay.
Yeah, Jessica Rabbit was the
From
she had the red dress. The perverts at Disney were like,
Yeah.
we need like a
Yeah.
skank. We need to just
yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
that's Jessica.
Oh,
Rabbit.
yeah. That's a rabbit for sure.
But
It's
they
not a-
needed just an absolute
Smoke show of a
prostitute
rabbit.
name.
Yeah.
Well,
Pixie
she's obviously not a rabbit. But
Pixie Fox.
Pixie
Jessica
Fox.
Rabbit. Yeah.
she wanted to look like Jessica Rabbit, and she kind of nailed it. But it's like that humans were not designed to look anywhere.
When was this?
Anything like this. I think she's still alive.
Oh shit.
I mean, what's funny is like she has the self-awareness to know like it's almost not body dysmorphia because she's like not trying to look how she thinks she should look. She's trying to look like a cartoon.
Yeah.
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 So there's some self-awareness there.
Cartoonist morphia.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, I'm a freak.
Living her truth.
That's right. I'm trying to look like a weirdo. I'm really trying it out here.
Just blows my mind that, that you would go to those kinds of lengths.
I mean, you could smuggle so much.
The doctor taking out the 5th and 6th ribs. Where did she find a doctor willing to do that kind of malpractice on somebody? He's like, if somebody bumps into you in the supermarket, your heart will explode.
It's gonna rupture your spleen.
Yeah, you're gonna
your top half
damage your organs.
Disconnect.
Yeah, your kidneys right now are like halfway not functioning. They're like falling asleep.
Yeah, if your stomach drops into your butt cheeks, then you just call me. I'll fix it.
If you hiccup, your organs are gonna shift all over the place.
Can you remove my large intestine too? There's too much going on.
My stomach. Can we get rid of that?
Yeah, we can try.
Can we replace it with like a water balloon or something?
But yeah, something a little lighter.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pixie Fox was interesting.
That's insane. Yeah, wow. Respect. I bet she's beautiful.
I want to look into more world records and what people had to do in order to do that. But in the meantime, let's look at this news article that doesn't want to load.
Oh man.
But it's about a vegan.
Oh man.
Who decided to start eating meat again.
Oh.
After how many years?
Good.
They came around.
We got one.
Probably a good long while.
Came to their senses.
Yeah.
Peter Burke. Why isn't it loading? Come on, it's Fox News.
Peter Burke was a vegan, and he did not like meat until he went to the salami market one day, and he gorged himself on all the fucking meat.
Keep going, Keenan. Yeah, what else? And then what happened?
Hey, guys, jump in at any time.
My whole life was a lie. Former vegan chef sinks her teeth into cattle ranching. A former vegan's living a very different life. Wants the force behind a string of vegan restaurants in Southern California. Wow. She's deep in the heart of it.
Yeah.
Molly Englehart now lives on a ranch in Texas raising livestock, serving as a co-chef at The Barn, a restaurant at her family's Sovereignty Ranch. She's best known for being a vegan chef in Los Angeles with 5 large vegan restaurants and transitioned to be a cattle rancher.
What?
She started vegan restaurants with a full-throated endorsement. I was an environmentalist. I believed this was a pathway forward to humanity. I heard something that made sense for the future for agriculture, and it clicked in my mind that cows were not the problem, but it also clicked that food waste was a big problem, so I decided to get my own farm to try to deal with the food waste from my restaurants. She soon realized there was no vegan food, and my whole life was kind of a lie. All organic food is fertilized by blood meal, bone meal, feather meal, and chicken poop. And that's all coming out of the consolidated feedlot system the vegans hate. You grow avocado trees and you kill ground squirrels. There's no plate without death. Life and death are two sides of the same coin. Boom. Tried to switch my restaurants from vegan to regenerative, which did not work. The vegans went completely crazy, throwing blood on the restaurant, coming in with loud horns and screaming drums.
Wow.
What?
Finally, during the wildfires, the 47-year-old mother of 4 closed her last restaurants in Los Angeles and moved with her family to Texas. I wish I wasn't interested in my kids growing up in California. I wasn't interested in my kids growing up in California.
Oh, yeah.
What a commonsensical 180.
Yeah.
From someone who actually got to the bottom of the supply chain of vegan food and saw the truth there.
Yeah.
I mean, along with like the huge vitamin nutritional deficiencies you get from just eating vegan.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
I mean,
Throwing blood on a restaurant. Holy mackerel.
that is
Barbaric.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
No, that career like never took a downturn. Really, that was like, I'm a vegan. We got the whole backstory going. Like my family's like they're cattle ranchers, but I'm the vegan. You know, I gotta. They don't. You know, they probably don't like me, so I'm starting all these restaurants. Boom, you make it there. Then you just totally 180, and then who doesn't like meat? So you're just parading around town with blood and poo.
Yeah.
Chicken poo.
A lot of
She was in California. Where are they getting this blood?
Oh,
That's a good question.
Yeah, the vegans threw blood at a restaurant.
Yeah.
she's a ex-vegan, right?
No, but the protesting vegans.
protesting people.
Maybe it was fake blood.
We're throwing. Oh, that would be.
Yeah, that'd be
how
pretty
lame.
Costume blood.
I mean, why wouldn't you throw the chicken poop though? I don't understand why it's like, oh yeah, we fertilize everything with chicken poo. It's like, well, that's a good thing, right? I mean, obviously, I'm not eating shit. It's like, it's going somewhere.
That poor chicken poo. It had no say.
Oh, oh no. Yeah.
That's the thing. Yeah, exactly. They're so separated from like where the food comes from and when you actually eat it that it's a problem. I've only ever once in my life had good vegan food. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
Where
Where's
was
that?
It was a vegan restaurant in Colorado, in Golden, Colorado. They had this fake vegan bacon. I was also pretty hungry.
Uh-huh.
And I knew it was all fake and everything, but I tried it and I was like, well, it wasn't half bad. That was pretty good.
Yeah, falafels. I can get behind.
I could get behind falafels, sure. Could get behind a hot dog.
Yeah. No, actually though, isn't after a certain point, that's like not meat anymore either. So
I saw a story recently of this lady who took her neighbor to court because she went outside her house and her neighbor right across the street had his garage door open with a dead deer hanging, draining blood into a Home Depot bucket. And she said it scared her kids.
oh my god.
So she took him to court, and the judge was like, I mean, there's no law that says you can't butcher a deer in your garage. You should look the other way.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. He's not like doing any voodoo practices in there. He's
Even like lighting candles.
yeah, maybe if there were a couple candles, there would have been a case, but
He's
Yeah.
drawing crazy symbols on the wall with the blood.
he's butt naked in a cardboard loincloth.
The guy made a great point, though, about like it's not my fault that you train your kids that meat comes from a plastic package.
Yeah.
This is where meat comes from, and ground beef is expensive, and so I'm doing this to save money and feed my family. And I was like, yeah, it's just nice when you see sensible judges like just like cutting through the BS.
Yeah. America.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Drain
There was
your
a guy
beer.
that I met recently. We had him over. He's one of my wife's friends. A guy and his wife. They come over and he's talking about how he went to Africa. And there they will, at one of the tribes that they stopped at, because they're doing like a backpacking trip across it. It's him and a bunch of people from California. And he's more rugged than the rest of them. But they stop at this tribe and there's this goat. And they're like, yeah, that's the goat we'll be eating tonight. And everybody there is like, oh, shoot. Okay. Okay. And so then later that evening when they're going to slaughter the goat, they're like, okay, we can do it we can just slit its throat, drain its blood.
Or I can choke it out. Try some MMA moves on this little bastard.
Tenderize.
All right, I'm going to put it in a triangle hold.
I'm going to get it up against this tree.
Give it some
guillotine.
kidney punches.
Yeah.
We're going to make the octagon. We're going to let everybody have his go at the goat. Dang, dang, oh!
The goat-dagon.
The goat-dagon.
The goat-dagon.
And then they're like, that's the way you can do it. That's, one of the cleaner ways, or we can do it the traditional tribal way. And the guy that was backpacking with everybody was like, well, let's do it let's get the full cultural experience. Let's do it the tribal way. And because they didn't know what it was. And so when the time comes to slaughter it, they're like, all right. And they lay the goat on its back and they like spread its legs out and everything. And then they just like put their knee on its neck and let it asphyxiate to death. And it took about 3 minutes for this goat to just rise on the ground.
Oh, my word.
Dying.
That's how you got to do it, though.
And then it dies. And all the people from California are like, oh, my gosh. And then they, some of them, walk away. They're like, I can't watch that. But the guy that I was talking with was like, yeah, no. Okay, this is how it's going, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was the only one of the group, aside from the tribal members, that ate the goat.
Oh, what a bunch of pussies!
Wow.
Come on.
So that's how they do it.
Yeah, I don't know. The tribal way, maybe they could have just explained what it was. Taking 3 minutes to choke out a goat just doesn't seem right if you have a knife.
It's yeah.
He was doing like light pressure with his knee.
He's like pulsing it like a Cuisinart.
Yeah.
Like he's brake pumping.
Gotta shit. It's like a clutch.
I thought you were gonna say they laid the goat on its back and they just kicked it. It was all just jumped it like a gang.
Yeah. Just kicked it to death, man.
I'm like, yeah, we eat animals, but come on, you don't need to honor some tribal ritual where the animal suffers more than it needs to. That's just silly.
Yeah, when we got modern methods.
Not totally necessary, but
Sounds
that
like the
was
tribal
interesting.
method was like sociopathic a little bit. Anyway,
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I suppose the only, I mean, you still have to drain it, right?
yeah, you're gonna have to
Good
cut it
drain.
anyway.
I guess
so.
it's I don't know. Is that the cleanest way to do it? Maybe they want to keep it hot inside as long as possible. There's probably some tech to it. There's probably like that's the way they got to do it in order for it to be, the best meal. Because otherwise they might lose some flavor.
It tastes
anyway.
better when it has 3 minutes of death throes and adrenaline.
But that's the thing.
maybe
isn't it, like,
it's
stressed
releasing a
out?
bunch of shit into its blood, and it's like
I don't know.
even
Ain't
healthier.
it pretty stressed after that?
I feel like it'd be trauma meat.
Anyway, but
Maybe
yeah,
that's
the
what they
final
need.
point from the vegan is the food that we eat in our grocery stores today largely didn't exist 100 years ago, and many of the metabolic conditions that we have today largely didn't exist 100 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, 75% of American adults are overweight. Do you know that?
75%.
40% are obese.
40% are. Yes.
Of American adults are obese.
Not good.
Wow.
Start eating cacao and stop eating Wendy's.
Yeah, no, I just want to bomb all these places, man. I just want to
I
go
can cut that out.
Metaphorically.
metaphorically in the game. I was playing GTA earlier.
Oh.
Yeah. And
So
I
he was
put
playing GTA
together,
and he was holding a rocket launcher pointing it at a Wendy's.
I wouldn't, no, but corporate America, man. Actually, I'm all for it.
Corporate America?
Yeah. No, I donate. I donate to Wendy's every weekend. Instead of like going to mass and like
Tithing.
putting a 20 in there, I go to my local Wendy's.
you sit down in the little confession booth.
Yeah, at the
guy
Wendy's.
behind the counter slides the window to the side.
What will you be having tonight, my son?
How can I help you, my son? Forgive me, Wendy's.
50 count nugget. And
I forgive you. Handsy the nugget.
Yeah.
What you got, Andrew?
Well, it's a story. One of Maduro's security guards pretty much recounts in an interview how America like took them over. And I saw it online and I was like, that's pretty insane. And I'm just going to read it.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Security guard. On the day of the operation, we didn't hear anything coming. We were on guard, but suddenly all of our radar systems shut down without any explanation. The next thing we saw were drones. Lots of drones flying over our positions. We didn't know how to react. Interviewer. So what happened next? How was the main attack? Security guard. After those drones appeared, some helicopters arrived, but there were only very few. I think barely 8 helicopters. From those helicopters, soldiers came down, but a very small number, maybe 20 men. But those men were technologically very advanced. They didn't look like anything we fought against before. Interviewer. And then the battle began? Security guard. Yes, but it was a massacre. We were hundreds, but we had no chance. They were shooting with such precision and speed. It was like each soldier was firing 300 rounds per minute. We couldn't do anything. Damn. Interviewer, and your own weapons, did they help? Security guard, no help, not at all. Because it wasn't just the weapons. At one point, they launched something. I don't know how to describe it. It was a very intense sound wave. Suddenly, I felt like my head was exploding from the inside. We all started bleeding from the nose, and some were vomiting blood as we fell to the ground, unable to move. And your comrades, did any manage to resist? The interview asked. Security guard, no, not at all. Those 20 men without a single casualty took out hundreds of us. We had no way to compete with their technology, their weapons. I swear I've never seen anything like it. We couldn't even stand up after the sonic weapon. Interviewer, so do you think the rest of the region should think twice before confronting the Americans? Security guard, without a doubt. I'm sending a warning to anyone who thinks they can fight the United States. They have no idea what they're capable of after what I saw. Never want to be on the other side of that again. They're not to be messed with.
Jeez.
Interviewer, and now that Trump has said Mexico on the list, do you think the situation will change with Latin America? And security guard, definitely. Everyone is already talking about this. No one wants to go through that. And I don't know if that's like, it could be a staged interview for all I know.
A little propaganda.
Yeah.
He's like, don't fight America.
That's
Yeah.
right.
None of their 20 guys died.
There's, oh gosh, all of them were crazy. Everybody was wearing diamond enchanted armor, and nobody could touch them.
Netherite armor. They were enchantments we'd never heard of.
Yeah.
They had mod packs we'd never seen before.
I can't even describe what we got hit with halfway through.
There was one guy, he was floating.
Yeah.
You could see the mental race shooting out of his head. We had guys flying, floating too, and then they turned on us and they started speaking Latin.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Don't mess with America.
They had a wizard who was on the other side. He turned my buddy into a frog. And so now I don't have any friends. Yeah.
Crazy. They had like a level 20 mage.
Okay. Who was this though? What was
Maduro's the guy we kidnapped from Venezuela.
So this is supposedly a Venezuelan guard from the palace.
Yeah, and he was...
Yeah.
And
All
they
on
said
good
they didn't
authority.
kill anyone though.
No, the casualties...
Of America was 0.
The 20
Oh.
guys, 0 people died.
Oh, but we
they wiped
ripped.
out hundreds.
Oh shit. It's gotta be. We had to have lost somebody. Nobody
Just
just
the
like
thing, he could have embellished a little bit.
With-
He's like,
Yeah.
no, we actually did tag a few other guys because we caught like a few off guard. Our sheer number wound up hurting quite a few of them. But like these guys just had stuff that just knocked us over, knocked us out. And it could have been coming from the helicopters.
Yeah.
I mean, we are pretty ahead of Venezuela now.
Probably.
Well, yeah, we pump trillions into our war machine every year without any taxpayer
Nobody can stop it.
input. Yeah.
Let's get it.
Sonic weapons are probably on a whole nother level.
I know.
So those guys must have had like super powerful insulated like ear protection.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like, yeah.
But like, even that isn't gonna save you from vomiting blood,
vomiting blood's crazy.
unless that was also an embellishment.
Unless it was...
Yeah.
I know. I don't know how much
A
to
guy's
trust.
spleen just shot out from the side of him, and he crapped his pants right in front of me, and he was crying.
I mean, they can direct it though. No.
Yeah.
So it's not like anybody would be. It's not just like it's
Sounds like
uncanny. Sound wave goes everywhere.
Yeah, drones, energy weapons, like new sites that have like AI like factoring in everything so you almost never miss.
Dang.
It's
Yeah.
That'd be terrifying.
that's pretty cool.
Shit.
Gas is cheaper, you notice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It went down to $1.50 in Colorado or something.
$2.80 a gallon out here.
Yeah.
So
looking up.
I think we're getting a message in a bottle though, which is nice.
Hmm.
This is called Message in a Bottle. This part of the show is called Message in a Bottle. Before the episode, we took 10 minutes to riff on 4 words and turn it into a message that we haven't read out loud yet. I typed down certain parts of it, and we are about to read it for the first time. The only rule in this part of the show is no laughing is allowed, starting now. So the 4 words were clumpy, freebase, greenhouse, and pants.
Pants never made it.
Yeah, the pants.
Here we go. No laughing. What's happening in the greenhouse? Charlie Wingdinger was freebasing in his greenhouse. What is freebasing? You're snorting. Pants. North Korean jungle meth. The guys who are accessing coke as they produce it are crushing cocaine and are like a German assembly line. What would kill an OD? What would kill and overdose a seasoned homeless crack addict? A slice of fresh watermelon or a cup of tea? Danny DeVito goes undercover as Wee Man and Radio. He shows up as the latest CIA op. The plot is the crackhead is holding Danny's wife's hostage at gunpoint. But he gets into a Mexican standoff with the crackhead. Then a lightning bug lands on his nose and he has a come to God moment. Then he goes to a surf shop and chills out, but then he falls back into coke. But then he turns his life around and becomes a gravedigger in Minneapolis. Vigilante gravedigger for people who can't afford funerals. He sneaks an extra coffin on top of the other grave. He sneaks in at night, digs up a freshly dug grave, and throws another coffin with a cadaver on top of that one. The coffins are made of surfboards. Then he carves a new name under the real name on the tombstone. Then he starts ripping off kids at trade shows and beating up pedophiles that he meets. He tricks into meetups, posing as Wendy the redhead, and he sexually assaults them. Still dressed as Wendy. That was the message in a bottle.
Fucking foul. It's just so bad.
6'5" guy dressed up as Wendy meeting a pedophile.
The pedophile earned it. He earned every black eye he got. But we wrote another one, and we're not going to read it until next week.
We should just read it and do another one after.
You really like that one?
No, no. We can't do it. We can't.
That one's pretty good.
I'm pretty sure it's funny though, because of just that outrageous it is.
But I'll talk to you now about Dominic the Dice Dominator Larigio.
Oh.
Do you know about this guy, the greatest craps player to ever live?
No.
He's either the greatest craps player or a complete huckster. Depends on who you ask. And like I had such a hard time trimming down the story because it like every part of it is just wild. So like it's a pretty long story, but here we go. According to the 63-year-old gambler, his method of dice control has won him so much money he's been banned from most casinos in Las Vegas and Mississippi. And the many disciples to whom he has taught this method regularly makes tens of thousands of dollars shooting bones.
Dang.
If you believe him, he's used hours and hours of practice to turn the random act of rolling dice into a game of skill. And allegedly, you can too. Craps is a simple physics problem. It's moving a projectile in the air, Larigio told me when we met in Las Vegas. A bunch of people who taught me are out now that are playing professionally, beating the game of craps with the throw that I developed. A bunch of people who were taught by me did that. And he has a company called Golden Touch Craps. And he hosts a 2-day seminar in a drab ballroom in the Fortune Hotel east of the Las Vegas Strip. So he's training them.
He's still hustling.
Like
it's beautiful.
2 miles from where the place they're about to hit.
That's great.
That's pretty awesome. There, his team of instructors coached eager-faced gamblers, each of whom had paid $1,595 for the privilege of setting, gripping, and tossing plastic cubes.
That's how much his seminar costs?
Yeah.
For 2 days?
Yep. 2-day seminar.
Damn!
I hope food's included.
No need.
Yeah, it's Domino's pizza.
Yeah. I made everybody a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah, I made these at 4 a.m. He starts with peanut butter and jellies. I'm a gambler, not a chef.
Yeah.
All right, focus up.
First,
The brain.
take
But
40
imagine-
milligrams of Adderall.
And that's like a tenth of the story.
Dang.
Mastering the Dominator's mastering the Dominator's coveted throw is an 8-step process that involves commandeering a specific table slot, holding the dice a certain way, and releasing them in a manner intended to eliminate lateral spinning, minimize bouncing, and encourage the dice to tumble in unison so they don't show a 4-3, 5-2, or 6-1, a crap out 7. I'm not Einstein. I'm not going to quote. I'm not Einstein. Not going to rewrite the idea behind physics, he said. But the goal is to alter the odds of landing a 7 from 1 in 6 to a 1 in 6.23. The point at which a shooter gains an advantage equivalent to that of card counters at the blackjack table. So, Golden Touch's 24 students had flown in from around the country, some to take the class for a second or third time. They practiced on full-size tables fitted with lights and cameras that allowed instructors to scrutinize each student's form through slow-motion replay. Imagine sitting at that table, and this guy is like, all right, let's roll the tapes. Let's show me what you're doing here.
Sounds pretty serious.
You didn't flick it. So right there, you see that right there, that frame? You're supposed to really like that. You're supposed to like that.
Yeah, you got to move your hand like that.
Yeah,
not like that.
You got to flick it just like one atom to the left. Yeah.
Because the thing is, if this was all fake and everything, why is this guy banned?
No,
Like,
he's
so many places.
He's definitely mastered it. You're not learning anything in 2 days, though. It's straight up 100% shots in the gym.
Yeah, it's like a guy saying he can teach you how to master sleight of hand in an afternoon. Like this guy's probably spent 100,000 hours, like mastering this.
It's just
There was this kid I remember hearing about, because that's why I looked it up. I was looking up a totally different story, but I couldn't find it. Instead, I found Dominic,
his name's
diabolical. His name's Dominic. The
Dice
something.
Dominice.
Dominic, the Dice Dominator.
Dominic
That's
the
his
Dice
name.
Dominator. He definitely changed his name.
The
so he
Triple
could
D.
really-
Yeah.
Triple D.
Yo, Triple D, roll those craps.
No, that's the quad D.
Quad D.
Quad G.
Dominic,
The Dice
the Dice
Dominator.
Dominator.
I can't count.
Dominic the
It's okay,
Dice
you can spell.
Dominator. That's 4.
Let's see how
That's
well you can
4.
spell, Philip. How do you spell
Dominic.
Dominator?
Dominic the Dice Roller.
The Dice Dominator. Yeah, you're right.
The
It's
Dice.
4 Ds.
The Dice.
It's 4 Ds, double Ds.
How do you spell Dominator, Philip?
D-O.
Dominator. Dominator.
Dominator.
Yep, he nailed it.
How do you spell Dominic name?
Keenan, how do you spell Mississippi?
MISSISSIPPI.
Andrew.
Still got it.
How do you spell idol?
IDLE.
Nope, the other idol.
What?
IDOL.
Oh.
Got him. Whatever you spelled there.
Dumbo,
stupid.
You suck.
That was a trick question.
It's a trick question.
Well, you can spell.
Keenan, how do you spell
Give me any word. I'll spell
the N-word?
Well.
Said any word.
Oh. N-word.
Do you use it in a sentence, please?
Well played.
NICE.
Very
Nice.
good. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew.
I know my N-words.
So he also says he's traveling the country with a team of what he calls rhythmic rollers.
Yeah, dude. Let me brand the shit out of this thing. Oh, that's good. Rhythmic rollers.
Rhythmic rollers. In the early 2000s, got him banned from most high-stakes resorts, including Caesar's Palace, the Paris, and the Bellagio.
Damn. All the good ones.
He went public with his techniques, selling his books and videos on dice control. In 2002, he launched Golden Touch Craps to win vicariously through other shooters. He said, quote, "If I can't play, I want my students to beat the hell out of them." One texted me last week from here in Vegas. He bought in for $500 at the Bellagio and cashed out with $28,000.
Yeah.
Respect.
That's good work, man.
Because then, if he even went to the seminar 2 or 3 times, he just made all of it back.
Yeah.
Right there. Boom.
Yeah.
He's still not banned from that place either.
Yeah.
If you go there like once every few months, because you're not spending outside of your means and you're not a degenerate gambler, and you have a little bit of self-control, you could probably fly under the radar a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, man, I'm getting so lucky.
Yeah, you got to keep it moving.
And you cash out at like 10 grand.
Got to know when to pick up your chips. And
I mean, what's this dude's lifetime earnings? Because like,
Something crazy.
it's got to be in the millions. I mean,
Yeah.
not a lot of people get banned from casinos like that.
apparently there's some tricks with slots too. They have progressive jackpots for certain slot machines where it'll reach a limit where enough people have played and added to the progressive jackpot, and it's at like kind of the limit of where the jackpot will get before the likelihood of it hitting a jackpot becomes much higher. And so a lot of machines don't work that way, but if you can find the ones that do, it can be give you an edge.
Well, see, what you do is you sit and you just watch for 5 hours straight, and you just keep tabs on who's been there the longest, right? And then you watch them leave, and you go up and you just play that one machine like a couple times. And if you don't get it, then you leave. You sit there for another 5 hours. You just keep doing it. You could probably flip that, because there are just so many old people that just run through it. And they're just on those machines for like hours. They just don't move, and they got the bread.
Have you seen the guy that cashed in, like he liquidated all of his assets into like 140,000, and he brought it to Vegas, and he's like put it all on red.
I love that.
Yeah.
Doubled his money.
Yep.
Incredible.
He won. And I'm like, you know what? He deserved that. He deserved it.
That's
did.
where. That's why gambling's good.
Gambling's
Gambling's not.
You got a good hunch you're gonna hit. You might as well risk it all, baby.
exactly. He said he attributes his rarefied skills to loose wrists and strong hand-eye coordination gained playing piano as
Loose
a child.
wrists.
Loose wrists.
Loose wrists. He said musicians, athletes, and other people with experience developing muscle memory tend to make the best dice controllers.
Dude, that's me.
Yeah.
Pro juggler,
You're his ideal client.
top 1% in coordination.
There's another guy. Lorigio said portions of the documentary were dramatized because there was a documentary made, but he said he learned from this other guy, Chris Pollocky, who played under the name Sharpshooter. These guys with their nicknames.
That's the gambling.
I
world.
respect it, yeah.
No, if you're going and getting gambling and you
They're
want
like
to make
superheroes.
yeah.
They're like, I'm so cool.
Oh man, I love watching WSOP, World Series of Poker. Like, there's this one strain of it because there's like a bunch of different subsets of the show, but there's this one strain that's so over dramatized. They go into like the background of the character, and they're like, they give them a whole theme when it comes to their outfit. So they have this one guy who's like, and this is just a small town father. He's a golf dad. He's got 2 kids. He's here at the World Series as a rookie. And then they have this other guy, and they're like, yeah, sharpshooter, or whatever the fuck.
He's been here 10 years.
He's
in a
been here
row.
10 years, absolute reigning champion. He just fucks on that table. Nobody can touch him. And then they just, over the course of an hour, have the golf dad just crush him, and everyone's just losing their shit. It's a beautiful thing. And the commentators are just like so entertaining. Anyways, all right.
I love a good like poker character, you know. There was that old guy that looked like Gandalf that won the World Series of Poker.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And like went on the most incredible run. He called his shot like 2 or 3 times with like odds so far stacked against him, and like won like in these impossible scenarios where like it comes down to the river and he has like a 3% chance, and he's like, oh, I got it, I won. And then the card comes out and like he takes it, but the guy was so cool and collected the whole time. Yeah, you got to look up the Gandalf poker man.
Gambledore.
Gambledore, something like
Was
that.
Or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Gambledore.
Because
Man, I want to go to the casino right now.
Oh, dang.
the reason casinos
Something
often
tells me to put a Zen in and just hit the fucking stack.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to hear that ding 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 in the background. while I'm hitting that blackjack.
You hear some guy say, "I lost it all."
Just hear distant gunshots.
Yeah. Just, no. Fuck.
My kids aren't going to college.
The casino crash outs.
Oh, man, we should look up casino crash out compilation.
Blacked out drunk, emptied his bank account, comes to at 5 a.m, lost it all. And they're like, all right, got to get this guy out of here before he puts a blemish on, or before other people realize they're doing the same thing.
Or he jumps the counter.
Just make off with a stack of chips.
Yeah.
It's next to impossible to definitively prove that dice control doesn't work, but most gambling experts who aren't trying to sell you books or courses on it say it's a waste of time. Quote, I don't believe in it, end quote. Bill Zender, a gaming consultant who advises Las Vegas casinos, and former manager of one, told me. Quote, there are too many variables. If the dice turns just a fraction of an inch, they're going to roll off that axis. I hate to say it, but I think it's a big scam. Lorigio said he's never refused to demonstrate his throw and can prove its effectiveness through GTC's own tracking software. This guy's like freaking dice scientist. Freaking love it. If it wasn't true, I wouldn't be banned from the Bellagio, wouldn't be banned at the Paris, wouldn't be banned from every casino in the state of Mississippi.
It's probably because he painted a giant target on his back and was like, I'm Dominic the Dice Roller, everybody.
Hey, can you ban me from this? What if he's like banned from these places for like misdemeanors? Not even.
He pulled his nuts out.
He swung on a guard.
He was on a losing streak and he pulled his pants down. This guy's a fucking freak.
That's his crash out every time.
He got
He's
drunk.
like, well, ban me.
I ain't paying that. Ban me.
This will just help me market my scam.
He's like over it. It's like his 50th casino. He's walking in just like nuts out. He's like, all right, ban me. Hurry it up. What do I got to do? He's running through.
Oh, that's funny.
And then he goes and sells the courses. Fucking, yeah. And then I got banned there. I got banned there.
I think there's something to it. If you
there
find
is,
the right like position at a table, you practice a throw enough times. I don't know if you're allowed to hold the dice or like you have some certain numbers facing upward each time, and then when you release it off your hand, it rolls the same way. Yeah, there's got to be a way you can improve your odds with rolling. So
Yeah.
I think there's something to it, but I think the amount of time that he put into getting good at it himself is not going to help anyone that's just starting.
Yeah.
Like they're going to have to put in tens of thousands of dollars. Like the same way they say most pro poker players lose 10 to 20 grand before they become consistently profitable. It goes for that as well. But
yeah, man, definitely a bit of a con. I'm sure he's a great guy.
But here's the crazy thing is Lorigio wouldn't let me watch him play in casinos. Because where he says he'll go as far as to disguise himself as a homeless man or a tattooed biker and get a few turns in at resorts like the Bellagio. So I had to rely on former students who'd caught him in action for anecdotes on his skill. So he would go undercover, figure out how to...
Living on the edge.
man, I saw
Funny.
a couple videos of undercover FBI agents who get pulled over by like city cops and like are giving them a hard time, and like they're so at ease because they know they're way above the pecking order of these cops, and so these cops like end up violating their rights and probably either get suspended or fired for what they do, and it's so satisfying. Like I saw this one where this dude, black guy with dreads, like super plain clothes, like and just unbothered by this cop, and then he starts playing like theme music to this cop, like fucking up and violating his rights, like mocking him basically. The cop like illegally handcuffs him, detains him, and starts an illegal search, and then the guy's like, he's like, "Do you have a gun on you?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's around my neck," and that's his FBI badge.
Oh my god!
And he's like, "Oh, this is fake," and he gets his like wallet out, has like his FBI badge and everything. But
yeah,
I will say the FBI agents have mastered undercover, because you would never in a million years guess that these guys are agents.
Yeah.
Like, you ever see a guy in public, like grown ass man, wearing some stupid like graphic T-shirt with like words on it that are like, I don't know, something.
Yeah, this guy needs a beer.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, those are the kind of guys. And then, they're jacked, muscular.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
So I feel like
Just don't fit the bill at all.
it doesn't fit the bill. Like a guy like that would not dress that way.
yeah. You got to figure out how to play your part, and then you'll have the cops in like Great Britain or something, or like in the English countries, and they're just a little more underskilled, so they're just wearing everything on their sleeve. Yeah.
Getting nose glasses.
Scarf. And then be like,
Scarf in summer.
"Hey, cop!" And he'll like turn his head.
He throws out the nose glasses. It's on a different mustache.
He's wearing a SpongeBob shirt with a flak jacket.
What is that? You know, you're supposed to put the flak jacket underneath it, right? Damn it! What?
This guy has a radio piece in.
He's got the white wire like sticking out.
Keeps talking into his shoulder.
Like, yeah, this guy is definitely some number. You wearing a wire? I'm not wearing a wire. He went so far as to like sew it into his skin. Like, look, no wire. Huge scar.
That has to be so satisfying to be an FBI agent and have like do a successful sting where like they just have no idea.
Yeah.
And they've just been descended upon by a bunch of plain clothes. Next thing you know, the underground dog fighting is all but a thing of the past.
No more. And you're getting hit with shockwaves and you're bleeding out of your mouth.
Vomiting blood.
Not good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can't even.
That is
They had during the George Floyd riots in LA, they had one of those sonic like machines.
Oh man.
And like I saw it on the back of a truck, and they weren't using it yet because they didn't need to, because they were just tear gassing people. But yeah, they were ready to. I mean, that would just bring everyone to their knees at once. But I don't know why. Just it must be there as a backup.
Yeah.
They've got
terrifying.
so many like contingency plans for things like this. It's child's play.
Yeah.
That's why it was weird that they just let them torch cop cars and stuff like all over the place. Like I was right next to them. Like as I was filming on my electric unicycle, like after they had flipped the cop car and were bashing in the windows and lighting it on fire. And I was just like, they're clearly letting them do this. It's not like a bunch of like random unarmed citizens like can overtake LA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a weird time.
It's very interesting. Yeah, because you lived there during that time.
They're probably going to waste more resources, like, putting people up in prison anyway. And, like, if they bash in a cop car, then it's like, oh, more tax money to the law enforcement, no?
Yeah, let them torch all the old models.
Oh, great. Yeah.
We wanted some new. We're going to get some scat packs after this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like my old beater. Hey, just drives his regular car down there. It's like somebody light it on fire. I got a new one. Yeah, I parked it during the LA riots. Somebody Molotov'd it.
Ah,
I'm getting a new freaking Toyota 4Runner.
a new whip.
Yeah,
That's right.
All the cops are in G-Wagons with lift kits and underglow.
Nice riot, fellas.
Yeah. Man, I hope we get a good riot this year so I can fucking upgrade my weapons.
They're like putting out all their valuables out on the street. They're like, I'm hoping I get something better from the insurance. People are coming through and just trashing his house.
Yeah.
hanging American flags all over his front yard. And turn himself into a target.
He's letting his canine unit out just loose. Just hoping it gets stomped out so he can get a new one.
Packs of wild canine units running around enforcing justice.
Just taking down humans. Oh my gosh.
Just a speaker on their back that just says their attack word. Just release them into the city.
Sick 'em! Sick 'em! Sick 'em! Sick 'em! Bite! Bite! Bite!
Dog.
Oh my gosh, these poor dogs.
It's got full-blown rabies. Frothing at the mouth. Rabies for you. Rabies for you.
Just the trigger word. Just the trigger word, and there's nothing they can do to get this speaker off of them. They can't sleep, can't eat. It's just a.
Oh, man.
Well, fellow castaways, we're going to cut it there. This has been the Riff Raft. Thanks for drifting with us. Bye.
Bye.
Yep.